What's up and what's happening? Back at it again, a little ATS video. Now you might be looking at this truck and thinking, Clay, have you lost your mind? A little bit. I figured that I would make a heavy haul specific truck. And then my next thought that crossed my mind was I'm kind of sick of the Southwest. So, what I got lined up for us today is a trip up to Washington, which should take a pretty good amount of time. But built this truck with the idea of having a heavy haul specific truck, and we're gonna have to readjust that so it's a little more looks a little more like it might pull a reefer, you know what I mean? Yeah, we can turn that off. But this is a modded truck, and apparently the thing still works, which is good. I thought that all modded trucks were basically broken with the new update, but they are not, which is very fortunate. Yeah, a little 389 action. It's got a 550 cat in it. What type is it? 3406? Yeah, 3406. 3406E. The old school engine. Old school cat. Wait a minute. Did I just pass my... I think I just passed the flag. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this it? Oh, there it is. Okay, I see what's going on here. But yeah, at some point on this trip, gonna have to stop and adjust my setup, because it looks a little doofy right now. Oh, Jesus. Did you really just do that? Does this guy drive for Swift? What is going on? Oh my god. Well, that's embarrassing. Alright, I guess we're gonna try it the other way. Yeah, why am I making this more difficult than it has to be? Just go over there. I could have sworn that I was gonna make it around that trailer there, but I guess not. Whoopsie doodles. So we'll just pitter patter over here and do it the easy way, I guess, instead of getting all fancy about it. Now I can't even see where they want this thing at. Oh yeah, there it is. Alright. Now, the original plan when I built the truck was, oh, I'll go and get a RGN and hook that up to it, and that'll be, you know, dedicated truck and trailer type deal, and we'll be chilling like a villain. And then come to find out, you can't exactly get RGNs like that. So I was like, alright, I'll just take a RGN load up to Washington or something like that. Couldn't find anything. Alright, fine, I'll take the reefer up there, I don't care. So, pulled this thing out of retirement. Or, well, retirement. Just don't have the A model to use it anymore, but, yeah, basically was like, alright, fine, I'll pull this up there, and, see what the dealio is. So, I just got us loaded. Boy, does that look weird, but it is, it's such a sharp truck. I don't even know if I care. I know the tires, the steer tires, do not match the rest of the tires, which has been annoying me pretty hard. What else was there? Oh yeah, the right blinker. That's right. If you turn on the right blinker, turns on both blinkers on the headache rack. Turn on the left blinker, it doesn't turn on any. So I kind of messed that up a little bit, which you'll have that on those big jobs. But a little embarrassing. 1,600 miles left to go here. So first things first is to stop at a repair facility, whatever you want to call it. I can't remember what they call them. Basically just a truck shop. And get this little jaunt dialed in. We are going to be cruising for a bruising this whole trip. I'm just gonna set the cruise at 75 and let it eat. Maybe not 80. 80 is just, I don't know, for whatever reason that seems like stupid fast. But since we have no tired meter, or whatever you want to call it, fatigue meter, I guess you could call it a fatigue meter. Since we don't have that, we just run this jaunt the whole way there, which is probably going to take a while on my end, but on your end it's probably going to take a pretty significant amount of time too. So we got, what was it, dried produce or something like that? Weighs 36,000 pounds. I'm going to drag this trailer through the dirt. I guarantee it right here. Ready for this? It's going through the dirt. If not, I'm pretty lucky. There you go. I knew I'd have to cut that corner. Oh, Jesus. All right. Perks of driving the long truck, am I right? So the effective wheelbase, or whatever they call it, is 325 on this truck. So it's really, really stupid long. It's kind of difficult to drive, but also kind of fun, so. But yeah, first things first, gotta find me a repair shop and get the truck sorted out right, and catch up with y'all then. Alright, and we're back. So the closest repair shop that I could find was in Farmington. Well, this guy's waiting for me. Appreciate you, dog. Is that guy waiting for me too? What a gentleman. Appreciate you. But yeah, it's along our route. If I went to the one that's in Albuquerque, it would be kind of a interesting deal. I'd have to backtrack a little bit, so we're just gonna go ahead and keep her moving along the right way to go here. And yeah, this truck just looks a little bit strange with the 3 axles and all that good stuff, but sounds good. It's kind of annoying that brake light furthest to the, I guess it's the right and the left. They should be brake lights, but they're not. They're blinkers. Right down on the fenders. Looks a little bit weird, but makes sense in a way. Love the paint job that's on this truck too. Real dark red. Just a real nice paint. Sounding good, looking good. Alrighty, so we are pulling up to that repair shop here in a good hot second. That one up in front of us, I think that's a garage. And now that I'm like looking at everything, I'm pretty sure I actually brought the A model over here to get repaired, or well, repaired, to get some things adjusted. I think it was paint on the trailer or something like that. I was like, I don't like how it looks. Something about it was off, so I had to stop here and adjust it, just like I'm about to do. Do a little bit of something to this thing, make it look right. Now where is this thing? There it is. Little nibble on that gear there. Alright, we are in the driveway. So, we'll get everything situated and catch up at the end a little bit. And we're back. That looks a little better. Got the little visor on the rear window and all that stuff. Looks a little more like a reefer puller now. But I think once I make it up to Washington, we'll probably switch it back to being a heavy haul unit and just run it like that. Now why does it want me to go the other way? I don't think you know what you're talking about right now. GPS is telling me lies here. Okay. Well, I guess you can't see out that way. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, that's real fun. Okay, we're good. And you're going to want to spin your head. There you go. This thing just makes one heck of a noise. Oh yeah, now I remember what I wanted to do. I forgot that I sort of wanted to adjust the gearing on this thing. It seems like once you get up into the higher gears, it seems like it has a little bit of a tougher time getting going than lower gears. Lower gears, you just get rid of them real quick, but higher gears, it's a little bit of a problem. But anyhow, back to running. We're just pulling into Arizona. Got the green light on the way station, which is good stuff. Oh, I should probably go a little slower than this. Jeez, you're gonna give me a ticket. But all in all, the truck's been doing pretty good so far. I sure wish that I changed my gearing. That would be preferable. Just came up a little hill and ended up having to get down into like almost the low range to make it up this stinking hill, which was a slight bit annoying, but you will have that. Real deal outlaw cowboy has made it all the way through the night. He ain't tired one bit. Still rolling and moving and grooving. That's what you wanted to say. Rolling and growing. That doesn't even make any sense. But I should probably pull this jaunt over for some fuel eventually, and I think that it would be in my best interest to get my behind out of this chair. 1,000 miles in the game is still a pretty good distance to be just sitting here plugging away, but gotta find fuel first and then see what's what after that. Okay, so at this point, I have forgotten which state I'm in, which is handy. Pretty sure I'm in Oregon. Just said that I rolled into Burns, so Burns, Oregon, I believe that's a place. I might be wrong. But right over there be the fuel stop. So I'm gonna pull in there and stretch this dude's legs as well as my own, because sitting in this seat's getting a little old. Ain't exactly as comfortable as an air ride seat. I believe there's an outside one. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we got it figured out. And stop. Alright, let's see what the damage is. This thing was full when I bought it, so. Not bad. 185 gallons, that is a lot. Alright, we're taking the jumping jack break and then we're back at it. Alrighty, so we've got our fuel. And we have done our jumping jacks. And we're back at it. Still got 464 miles to go. That's a pretty dang good distance, but should be slight work at this point due to the fact that 1,200 of those miles are gone. So, pitter patter and right back at her. to doing, you know, oop, gotta be over here. I'm very used to doing shorter trips, like 300 miles or so, but this was definitely interesting to run like south to north, basically the whole map. You know what I mean? It's this is not a short trip by any means, but it was a good time, really. Kind of interesting to go all the way through the night too. My butt's definitely sore, which you'll have that on those big jobs, that's for sure. What is in the background? It's like a train, whatever the heck you want to call it. I can't remember what. Why can't I not remember what that's called? Anyways, so yeah, dropping into Seattle, and basically the reason that I wanted to get up here was because I don't know if you remember from a while ago, but I said that I wanted to have shops in all four corners of the map, and when I accidentally deleted my account, kind of had to restart that process. So now that we're up in Washington, every time I buy a truck doesn't mean that I go back to New Mexico, which is really, really nice. Means that I can go to either New Mexico or to Washington at this point. I'm sure eventually I'll get myself a different shop somewhere else. Maybe California, maybe not. I don't know. Can't exactly make up my mind whether I like to go to California or not. It's highly annoying to have to drive 55 all the time, but yeah, I can't remember where exactly I was, but I did stop to adjust some things on the truck. Finally fixed the steer tire, and got a different engine in the truck. I was looking for a different ratio for the rear ends, thinking, you know, more 355 sort of a deal, still 18 speed, but the problem with that was that there were no 18 speeds that were like, I think there was like a 378 or something like that, and I was like, no, not happening. Ooh, do I have to turn right here? I think I do. Okay, yep, definitely can't go straight. But yeah, I was kind of looking for something a little higher gear ratio, but couldn't find it, so settled for 100 more horsepower, and that seems to do the thing right. Still 3406, but it is 650. I don't even know if they made a 650. Actually, I think they made like 600s. I don't know. I'm not well versed in the old school cats, or old school anything for that matter, really. Barely know anything about anything. But where is this delivery point at? Okay, somewhere over there. Well, that's pretty loud. Oh, it's the train. Okay. It's like, what is so loud right now? Sure enough, it's the train. Okay. Kind of getting off the path here. I gotta figure out where they want me here. Looks like it's somewhere down here. Make sure you don't hit that trailer. There we go. Ooh, this is a great idea. Right after that train comes through, you can go stop right on the tracks. Awesome idea. Alright. And since it is my trailer, park it myself. There's a nice looking load right there. It's too bad I don't have the fourth axle on this truck. It'd be a pretty nice little dealio there. Anyways, where do they want this exactly? Okay, right there. It's kind of an interesting spot. Anyhow, get our mirrors right. Yeah, we'll just skedaddle over here a little bit and just finagle it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stay in the truck the whole way back, but we'll see how close we can get. By rule of thumb, it's just especially in real life, it's just better to go check if you're not sure where you're at than run into something. That's a something you don't want to be doing at all. I think we're looking okay. No, you're not. No way. Take a pull forward here. That looks a lot better. Don't run into that thingy, whatever they call that. Little container picker. I don't know what the technical term is. That might be alright. Once I get straight, I'll be able to see where I'm at here. Oh yeah, we're not going to hit that trailer. Okay. Back the other way. This will work out just fine. Just got to get some angle back the other way. Get into the line. There we go. It's kind of little off, but that's okay. There we go. Set the brakes. Turn off the engine. And that will be a wrap on this trip. Kind of fun to make it up here. The plan is to get a different shop up here, so that'll be interesting to see. Yeah, I'm gonna check around and see what freight looks like in the area, so I don't make a mistake and go to a place that doesn't have anything interesting. But yeah, that just about does it for this video. Appreciate you riding with me on this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.